For the people who just think that FLAIR bartending is necessarily throwing 5 bottles in the air or shakers, so this is all about the style. So we have a few different types of flairing. We have a working flair, we have a show flair, we have also like new ways of flair. It's like competition flair, Instagram flair. So I will explain all this one. So first, what is it working flair? Someone know? Okay, who make flair behind the bar? Who practicing flair? Who have experience in flair? Just raise your hand. Come on, don't be shy. So shy. Because I saw a few of you making flair behind the bar already, so. Okay. So working flair, it's a flair behind the bar where we are serving the drinks without any preparation. I mean, if we take the bottle, which one are half full, or if you take the full bottle in your hands, you make just move and you are pouring, so without preparation. This is a working flair. It's not necessarily with the bottle, it's with everything that you have in a bar. So if you take the bar spoon, if you make some roll, yeah, if you have take the shaker in your hand, glass, doesn't matter what you have in your hand, you just making with the style to serve the drink. So, and one of the most important part that people ask me, what is it flair? And it's, for most of the people, it sounds like, but this is kind of juggling, yeah? So, also want to explain you about the difference between juggling and FLAIR bartending. And this is one of the important things because we have, for the first day in around the town, we have a few bars, few parties in the bars, and we saw the guys are also do some flair, basic move, like difficult move, different. And the difference between juggling and bartending, that when jugglers use the objects, they just throw it in the air, catching, so, and they can do it all around. And after that, they just place. But if you are a FLAIR bartender, and if you take the bottle with the liquid and you throw this bottle, you should pour from this bottle. So this is one of the important part, because I saw it like many times when someone just like take the bottle, let's say with the syrup, just and then go and make cappuccino. So this is will be like more juggling than FLAIR bartending. So FLAIR bartending, the one and the one the most important is everything that we're making in FLAIR, we're making to serve the drink, not necessarily a cocktail. It can be like even it can be coffee. So even the plates, cups, everything that you are doing with the style, it will be made with FLAIR bartending. Yes? So all good, everyone understand this. So I just want to let you know that we are all bartenders here, so all in this business. So, and I would like to more chatting today with you. So please don't be shy. If you have some questions, please ask me. I will be happy to answer you. So it was a FLAIR bartending, a working flair, and next one is exhibition flair. Exhibition flair. Who can tell me what is this? Okay, I go. So exhibition flair, it's a flair with the preparation. It's a kind of show. It's normally when you use the bottles for the working flair, it's bottles with the metal pourers. So you throw the bottles, you make the pour. But if it's exhibition flair, you have a minimum amount of liquid, normally in the competitions and in life as well. So it's around like 15, 20 milliliters. You have a plastic pour, and with exhibition flair, you have more options to make like different moves. I mean, if we have a half full bottle, yeah. So and I will throw it for 2 flips. I will not do it. No, it will still anyway. So when we do working flare with a metal puller, with a half full or full battle, most of the moves are just going this way. Nice. So it's always like looks more simple or even more simple fish. Yeah. So we're making the move, and after we just making the pull. Yeah. So just moves, pull, take it. But when we are using exhibition, it's a flare which one are prepared. We have some a little bit liquid inside, and then we already can throw the battle for 1 flip, for 2 flips, and as you see, it's a little bit nervous. So it's simple for me throwing the battles and speaking. I'm doing it behind the bar, but without microphone. So exhibition flare we're doing normally when bars are not that busy, when we have time to surprise our guests. Even in Las Vegas, flare bartenders make the show hours, not show hours, but show time. So they just like when they see that crowd are already take the drinks, so and they just a little bit away from the bar to take attention from the same guests. They just stop the music and make show behind the bar with the like crazy with the fire, with everything. So the people watching, applauding, so filming, and coming back to the bar, and then after they do the speed mixing mostly to just sell more drinks. So this is the show times behind the bar. Also we have an event flare. As I told you, events. This is the flare that we are doing on events for the guests. In that case, normally flare bartenders never doing something too difficult. I mean like 3 shakers, 5 battles, 5 shakers, something tricky. We're doing just a simple moves that people understand. I mean simple moves. If you're make 2 battle, 2 shaker from behind the back and catch in front of you, people will say wow. But if you just jumping for battles, people will say wow, but it will be for you more difficult, more tricky to make, and better to make it safe with smile. And smile, it's one of the most important part of flare bartending. When you're doing flare, you need to be focused, not just on the drinks, on your guests. You need to be focused on your face as well, because this is the most common mistake for young bartenders when they do flare. It's sometimes like so this is all about the practicing. When you are trying to learn new move like throwing behind the back the battle, so you just concentrate first on the battle, on the movement. I can do it with my phone, yeah. So, and then you try to fix your face, how you're looking at this moment, and the best thing is just thinking about the smiling, because if you are too much concentrating on flare, you will lose your contact with the guest. So for today, I will show you just a few basic moves, moves that we can do it by yourself, even at home, or if you have a practice place, that will be really awesome as well. Or behind the bar, as I did before. I always practicing behind the bar. I came before the work. I prepare bottles with just water, with the liquids, and take the menu and practicing each drink to make with flare. With 1, 2 moves, but this is really more than enough to impress the people. So, basic moves, I will show you. I'm more than sure that you know most of this move, but you can just recall how to make this move. So first, and one of the most important move is thumb roll. Can you show me thumb roll? Yeah, is it? Come on, yeah. Yeah, I know, you make really good thumb rolls because, yeah, there's applause. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I saw your work behind the bar. It was really good, and I really like your thumb rolls. You make it a lot, or if you want to make a jigger. Yeah? Yeah, this is the thumb roll, please. Yeah, thank you so much for helping me. So, thumb roll is one of the most basic moves that we are making behind the bar during the work. So it's just thumb roll while holding the shaker in the upper part, like in the bottom normally. So we just roll the shaker around the thumb finger. And also when we stop, we're just rolling back. So this is the move that are simple to learn, easy to learn, is not dangerous, and you can make without even looking. So, good. So, as well, you can make this move with a bar spoon. Yeah, around the thumb. These moves are just changing to more horizontal position. Yeah, from the beginning we make shaker just vertical, so you can make also horizontal, and as well you make this move with the bottles, with the glasses, with the highballs, with the jigger. Yeah, you like this move as well. Yeah, you make so much. So this is the basic move, and one of the most important parts when you will try this move, when you will practice this move, try to make it with right and left hand as well, because this is one of the also common mistake that the people trying to do everything with right hand and left hand most of the time are just standing. And when you make start to learn something more complicated, and when you make sequences, these sequences are good. And second hand are just like super here nearby. So all the moves, all the thumb rolls, you should make with the left, with the right hand. In that case, when you will make sequence, your both hands are moving at the same time. So, all the moves, you just making with the right and with the left hand. So sometimes I will take shakers and bottles just to make it less boring. I know that most of you would like to try some moves. I need actually someone who never tried FLAIR bartending. Who have? Yeah? So, you are so close here. But tell me true, you tried FLAIR bartending before?
Not yet.
Not yet? This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. So, the next move, it's just behind the back. We just throw the bottle behind her. Just take the bottle. So, or this one. We'll not take a risk today. So, now I explain the rules, but without microphone is over. Yeah, please. Everyone can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
So, this is the best. So, our point is we're just holding the bottle right over the shoulder. Right over the shoulder. In our line. So, your body, it's like one line. You always, when you do FLAIR bartending, you're thinking about the lines. So, this bottle in your shoulder spot. So, the next step, we just moving bottle little bit in the front. So, bottle just lying down on the hand. Second hand are placed behind the back, under the shoulder, like here. Yeah. So, what we need to do? We just drop the bottle down. You see, we are not throwing from the place to the place, just down and a little bit turn the shoulder. When we are throwing bottle behind the back, we are never see where we are catching, and we have just one point. It's a shoulder. Always, everything that you throw behind the back, you trying to catch with the shoulder. And if the objects are dropping to the shoulder, at the last second, you just move the shoulder and catch behind the neck. Just tell me true. Have you tried before this move? Nice. That will be even more fun. So just a little bit front, a little bit here. You know, I'm just trying to protect the beautiful window. It's so nice. I would like to not open this today. So just your point. What you need to do? You just drop the bottle down and a little bit turn the shoulder. That's all. Let's try. You know, like, now we never explain these people that is not fake. Really, from the first attempt. But who know him? Who know? You know him. He's not like one, yeah? Really, it was true. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you see, the FLAIR is not that difficult, so we can make the move from the first attempt. Just need to understand how to do it right. So, someone as well want to try? No? Come on, don't be shy. No. I don't need this guy here. Because it's a little bit too tricky for me, yeah? Hi man. Just don't be shy. I'm joking. So it's too basic for you. So this is the one of the few basic moves that we can do where we are start to practicing. First, we starting with the bottle.
Yeah, because the bottle are just bigger than shaker. So then we can try it with working FLAIR with the right and also with the left hand. So both sides is really important. Then highball, rocks, glass. So everything that you have behind the bar, you can throw it. So it's just like one simple move, but when you will work behind the bar and just speaking with someone, pouring, and just make this simple move. So in that case, your FLAIR, your style of working will look more nice visually, yeah? So
I will show you a few more moves, which ones are really basic. You just need to recall. If someone would like to come to me and try this move, I will be happy to explain. Actually, it will be the best. If for the each moves, next basic moves, it's around like 6-7 moves, we will have one volunteer here. Is okay? Everyone understand, yeah? But just one small point, professionals are not allowed, yeah? I know the guys who can do it like well, so we are doing just, we need to learn something new, yeah? We're here just to learn some basic moves, and if you can do all this move, just like 7-6 moves, then you will mix them together behind the bar, and you can make proper working FLAIR routine for your presentation, yeah? So the next move, it's a roll.
next move, it's a roll. So everyone can hear me without microphone?
Yes.
Or it's better with microphone? What do you think?
Yes.
This is okay? What do you think? Without microphone, I can just like be more loud. So next move, it's a roll. So when we take the shaker, we're trying this move first with the shaker. We have just like few things to understand first. Bottom of the shaker, it's a heavy part. So if we are rolling inside your body, like so, we are rolling the bottom in front. If we are rolling outside, bottom should be out. So first we just roll a little bit our shaker. Yeah, we're trying with the right and the left hand, and then we are finding the center of the shaker with the hand, and we just moving our hand under the shaker. Our second hand, when it's just one object, our second hand always support, so that you don't have a chance to drop. So our second hand are always here, even if you are not catch here well, second hand always will help. So you just roll, and then you just move hand under the shaker like this. So, and if you feel confident with this move, rolling inside, you can move the bottom out and roll outside, but it will be more tricky. So we are trying with the right and with the left hand. After we take the glass, we take the bottle, full circle, yeah. And next move, just throwing behind the back in the other way. So it will be already small sequence that you can do behind the bar. But one of the really important part that I would like to tell you when you do FLAIR behind the bar, that the sequences and moves should be short. So.
Now I will not show nothing, so I can use the microphone. So when we are doing FLAIR behind the bar, this FLAIR should be on time. I mean, when you have like 100 people around you and you making a sequence, does not make sense. So you're just making small moves that help you impress the people, but at the same time make the drinks on time. I mean fast and nice. But when you see that you have like 1 minute and you can impress someone, in that case you can take the bottle and you can make like some small sequences, like something longer. This is really important that FLAIR need to be always on time. Okay? I hope that everyone just like understand me. All good? Yeah? So, and if you have questions during the masterclass, please just ask me. I would like to speak with you as well. Okay? So, we are back to basic. We have drawing behind the back. Do you have questions? No? So, we have this one. Behind the back, we have roll. So, also, we have throwing the object behind the back, not just with one hand, from one hand to another, but just with one hand to opposite shoulder. You wanna try? Okay, so this move, we're just, if we're like right-handed, left-handed, doesn't matter. So if we're doing with the left hand, so we just move our right hand to the pocket, just hold the shaker here, shaker or microphone in front of the opposite shoulder. We're just throwing the objects up, yeah, and a little bit move the shoulder and catching behind the back like this. How much is this? So these moves are also great, and you make this move with one hand. So it will help you to mix this move and in the sequences. So same move with the right and with the left hand, with the working FLAIR. In that case, of course, our hand during this move will be without hand in the pockets. But when you learn for the first time this move, it's better to place it here, because in that case you will try to catch just automatically. So first you try, if it's going well, so your hand is out. If it's going so well, you can take the trigger and make move. Or you can make something already more tricky for this move. This one, if someone So, next basic move, it's we're throwing shaker around the shoulder, like this. Someone wanna try? No. Where's salsa? But remember that we're bartenders. We're always in touch with our guests. So, and we need to do more open for the conversation. For the like, if you have some question, it's better to ask now. Then after a masterclass, there will be some messages on Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. So. At the beginning of this masterclass, we are speaking about the difference between juggling and FLAIR bartending. And one of the biggest difference that when you do a juggling, we say about serving the drinks, but as well, when the people doing juggling, they can drop the objects all around. So when they do to the right, to the left side. But when you do flair bartending, it's always important to know and to do that if you throw any objects to the air, you need to understand the point of drop. Point of drop.
Better without me. So point of drop in this case will be in the front. I mean, like if you are not catch the shaker, it will drop in front of you. Same here. If you are not catch behind the bag, point of drop will be behind you. So in flair bartending, we don't have a point of drop in front or behind you. I mean, if we make this move, we always turn our body and make this move from the right to the left side. Same if we're throwing behind the head, we just turn our hand to the right side and make this move from the right to the left side. So we are always working on the right and on the left side. So we don't have any dangerous for our guests or our bottles behind. Yes? So this is one of the most important things, and even when you do the sequences, you need to make whole sequence from the right to the left side. So if you are drop the bottle, it will be here or here. So nobody in dangerous and everyone happy. One minute score. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next basic moves. So with this one, I didn't explain how to do it. So this move, we're holding the shaker in the middle, like, and our wrist. You need to feel how it's going here. So our wrist is how many flips shaker will do. Our elbow, it's how high you throw. So if you are doing without moving elbow, it will go in just like this. So if you move the elbow up during this move, it will go higher. So you need just concentrate on these two important things. And our second hand should be here, waiting for the shaker. We make everything from the right and from the left side. So also basic move that we're practicing as well after with the glasses, but I see in most of the bars there is like really nice tiny glasses, so
Yeah.
it will be tricky even throwing the ice inside these glasses. This can be great, yeah. But you need to pay for the good style, good quality. So next basic moves as well is from behind the back to the hand. So this shaker, we are throwing the same with the two flips, same principle like here, around the shoulder, but we just make here, and we are leading the shaker behind us here, and we just a little bit moving back. So, and this is important, just remember about your elbow. So if your elbow here for this move, it will be painful. Most of the people who try this move, they have this feeling when the shake you just cut the nerve. So just a little bit back. It's okay. Someone wanna try the move? Nice. You wanna try? No, don't. She already showed you. So. Huh? Yeah! Well, always right. So, I already know that you are champion in so, you know how to do this move. To this one, just first we are we are always, when we are trying to do so, not behind the bar, but out of the bar, we're always thinking about the point of draw. Yeah. So when you stay like this, and when you're trying to make this move, first I think about the point of draw. It was here. That's why I think turning just a little bit here. So you know how to do this move. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So and another one, basic. So let's make this one again. Just cool from the leg. Yeah, this is one of also important thing, because when I start FLAIR, nobody teach me as well, and I did like first 7 or 10 years of FLAIR bartending just with right hands, and then I realized that okay, something wrong, something looks different that I want, so and I started to work with the left, try with the left. I will so hold the shaker like this. Yeah, just
Mày đây này, mày đây này, mày bên kia.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe for trying with the left hand this will be a little bit more tricky, and for this it's better to make outside or a little more. So we can do other basic moves as well. You make the roll. Nice. So you make already variation of this roll. Yeah? So yeah, this is cool. Okay, if we are speaking about this move are really good as well behind the bar, because it's almost also safe move, because we are really love safe moves. So if you are doing like this, just try to stop, shake, and roll back. Just when it's here. Stop. It's working very well. So, and other moves are also important. It's this one. Up, stop. Important thing, yeah, I told you, and now I actually trick you a little bit, that you need this move in front. There is your guests. So, always when we are trying, we are not moving the legs, we are staying behind the bar like this. We are just moving our body and doing all the basic moves on the side. Nice. And that's why our hands should be here from the beginning. Yeah? And yeah, for the girls it's the best that she knows how to use the secrets of women's FLAIR, yeah? Ladies FLAIR. Nice. So after this. Okay. So, no. One more move. Yeah, we already almost passed the all basic moves. It's behind the back, with one hand behind the back, roll, another roll, you do the thumb. I'm more than sure. Now you do the thumb roll. Perfect. So there, and try it back. And back. Nice. So all going great. We have this one. You already showed me this one. And one of the also really nice move behind the bar, it's a shadow pass. You know shadow pass? So you hold the shaker in two hands like this. You throw him just from one hand to another. Just do this. Yeah? Then you move these two hands over two shoulders. Just here. Like this. Yeah? And then you know the shadow pass. Let's try it. I will save the last. Okay, so two shoulders. One of the main rules of shadow pass, that your eyes should look on the shaker. When you trying this move, this is really important, that you throwing the shaker already passed this place, but your eyes still looking on the place where shaker were before, like this. You already tried, but your eyes still there. This is important rule of shadow pass, and this is actually one of the most nice move in the basic, and most difficult. So try this. Leave your eyes. Leave your eyes. other side. No. Your eyes are always. I mean, have you tried to make? I mean, it's smooth. Yeah, this is the whole basically. That's everything that we need to know from the basic FLAIR. And when you make this move with the shaker, with the glass, yeah, you will start to make with the bottle. Yeah. So with the bottle, when we are doing with the working FLAIR, we are doing like this. Yeah. So, and when we know how to make it with working FLAIR, you will. Right? With the, okay. Nice. I know that you're pro. Don't worry. I need a shadow pass with the bottle. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good time. Perfect. So. Nice. About the shadow pass. Can you try with one bottle? Like this. Yeah. So this is one of the nicest things of this move in a working FLAIR with shadow pass. I also did this move. So when you do as well with the working FLAIR, this is looks really nice because you can start to pour. Yeah. So, but your shaker is behind you. So, have you tried the shadow pour? You want to try now, or it's a little bit quick? So, thank you so much. And you know, like so good FLAIR bartenders, and they are just like shy to go to show some moves. Come on. That's why we're learned to make this move. So thank you so much. So it was all the basic move that you need to learn and better. So it will be it's just some moves, but when you mix together, it's turned to your style. So even this move, just want to show you again this shadow pass that you are making. Thank you. Nice first, and it was the basic moves, but I would like to show you just one really nice move with the bottle, and this will be one of my favorite moves. Because these moves are nice, these moves are safe, and really simple. I do this move with everything. So you just like hold the big thing camera like this. So then put it down like this, and at the end of your nail, of course I don't have. So you find the center of the objects. It can be, why I say objects, not the bottle. It can be the bottle, glass, everything. Yeah, and you just roll a little. You just find the center and then roll. This move, one of the more like nice move, style move that you can try to make with any bottle. And it's always looks nice. Your second hand are helping you to save the bottle from the drops. Yeah, and actually, yeah, this is a true that with the square bottles, these moves are looking really nice always. If you can finish it with the stove, it's will be also kind of stylish thing. And the variation of this move, when you really doing well with the finger, you can try it with a jigger. Just you have a jigger, you just turn like this, and it's at the same point. You just roll the button. Well, anyway, it's safe. So you are pouring. You can make it with, as I told you, with any bottle, and it will be always. Let's try to do the full.
Bữa này chắc cũng 10 chai. Bữa này chắc 10 chai. Vô trong mình thôi.
Easy, simple move that you don't need a lot of practicing. You just need to try a few times, and it's already looks like a style. Yeah. Cool. I'm also a little bit. So, also, if we try the smoke with the trigger, it was fine. We can try with the shaker. With the shaker will be even more fun, because when I start to make the smoke, I just after any move I'm trying to how I can upgrade. So, and my way of upgrade this move is just turn the shaker. In that case, button will stop. So you can try it as well with the jigger. Huh? Now I know what you will practice today. So try this move with the shaker, with the bottom of shaker, with any equipment that you have behind the bar, even bars. So you can make with the left hand, thumb roll, roll and pull. Yeah. So all this variation will make your work more visually nice and help you to grow up your personal brand as well. So, as you know now, Instagram, YouTube, and everything work so well. And if your guests will filming you every day and posting in social media, it will help you to, to grow up your audience and the popularity of your bar, your place where are you working as well. So, and one of the also nice move that for the first day we were in 5-6 bars. 5-6 bars. It was nice shot fighting. But I saw that a lot of the guys who make the drinks are just called a shaker shake. So just like one tip that will help you to make it a bit more nicely. It's just a liquid. Nice try. It's just a liquid transfer. So who can make liquid transfer? Okay. Anyway, I will show you. So when you are make the drink, so it should be like even more like 100, 120, 80 milliliters. So after shake, it will be like full drink. You can't transfer all the liquid because it will be too much. So you can just pour a little bit liquid, just half or more, and the rest of the liquid you just throw from shaker to shaker. So it's a simple move. For this move you need to practice, let's say 3-4 hours, and it will be really nice and really clean. If you are making with a foam or if you are making dry shake, even it will be more better because, as you know, texture are more better for this move in a cocktail. So just the water is more difficult to make. Yeah? Someone wanna try liquid transfer? So. It's okay that if we still do it, no problem. So, to learn this move, what you need like to shake shakers here. So first you just like moving one shaker from point A to point B, like just up. Yeah, not like this. This is important not to do like this. In that case, it will be just liquid going all around you. So from one place to another, your shaker just a little bit turn to the front, so the liquid will be going on the bottom. Yeah. So, and here you just need to stop. And after that, you are just switch to another shaker and collect the liquid. Make it like this. So just are going. This is the rain sound. Nice sound. Do you have umbrella? Yeah. Nice try. So, why the liquid goes like this? Because the shaker was like this. So, that's 1.8. Nice. Just tell me truly, did you try it before? Already tried. So, but 2 attempts and it's, for me it looks really good. Yeah, it's not necessarily to make it like 5 meter, you know. So it's just a little bit, just throw from the shaker to shaker, and yeah, I'm sure that people will be like, whoa, this is cool. So, really good. Yeah. This is the most of the moves that I would like to show you and share with you today because we are just a little bit tight schedule. Yeah. So how much time do we have? So as I know, you are not working in most of the bars with the plastic straws. Yeah. Nobody has plastic straws in the bar. But when I'm working behind the bar, I normally use one move. Most of you know this move. So if someone wanna try this move, have you tried this move? Yeah? Do it. Yeah, this is already experienced. Yeah. So we're just holding this straw in its center, we are rolling and just throwing in the front. And then we're waiting when the straw will be back to the center.
Amazing.
So why the straw are left? Because you did a little bit on the left or more on the right side. So you need to find exactly the middle of the straw and rolling straw like and throwing like more forward on the maximum. This is so to be clear, like I not like this type of straw inside the drink. It looks not this. No. More to the front.
Cái nước mặt, cái được nước mặt.
No, I don't do it like 10 from 10. This one are like a little bit more tricky, and I'm actually not in this group. One more. So I tell you, I don't do it this move from 10 from 10. This one I really like, and I do it behind the bar. But this one you need to, you give the drink to someone from the rest. But give it to guys. It's to make it like more soft and nice for this better finish. You wanna try this?
Không được.
So first, center, and then the center a little bit. You never press the straw. You just do like a dart. But here you need to stop, roll the straw, and just a little bit move back.
Dòng phải dòng giỏi vậy.
Yeah. Don't press. No. You already pressed the straw. You should stay like perfectly flat. Teamwork. So as I told you about the straws, that as I told you about these straws, I'm not using these straws for the cocktails because it looks not so good. But I really like this move, and my guests really like this move. So when they make the drink, blah blah, shake. When they pour it, I just take the straw. I'm trying the drink, throw away the straw, and use just normal straw, nice lassi for the drink. So this is another tip that you can find and you can make for yourself, opportunity to flair behind the bar. Like it's
Chỗ này thì
some
thấy
kind
đều
of
qua
trick.
sàn nhà ống thông.
So, you wanna try that? Just really need to do more practice, and it should be like
Không, mà này kỹ thuật, cần kỹ thuật kỹ lắm.
so. And lean to roll well. It's almost golden, right?
Bạn này.
But this move, just I don't do this move.
Về nhà học thêm đi.
Đúng dùng lỗ tai nha, cũng vô lỗ mũi.
In 30 minutes it will be just. Yeah, this is a kind of move that I call for myself, this one. I call it Insta Flair. Insta Flair is a type of flair that really nice, but it's not stable. It's not the move that you can make it behind the bar, because people don't want to see how you just like throw it away and throw it. Like, what's happening here? Like, just keep it going. So this move we can make it for the video. It's nice, it's presentable, but better if you are not feel confident with the move, better don't do it. I mean, like this one I make behind the bar always. People like it. I make the variation. I make with the two with the 3 straws as well. But this one I just, even if you are drop the straw, important is just like bye bye, not good win, like, and you are finishing your drink, you are finishing your work, so you are never be upset if you are something goes wrong behind the bar. So it's always smiling, and even if you are make some move and you drop the shaker, just take another shaker, and nobody will judge you for this. So we'll be back to basic. All the moves that I show you, hope you remember. Someone filming, yeah. So if you have some questions about the flair, about the competitions, about the flair behind the bar, if you need answers, I can help you with from my side, from my experience. So maybe you have some questions. What? Maybe you have some questions about the flair, about the competitions, because you are competing, as I know. Yeah? Don't worry and ask me just. Or you can use translator. Yeah, you can make the group question.
Ở nhạc nữa.
So, for any competition outside or in any country, there is always different rules. So if you are planning to compete in future in a FLAIR bartending competition around the world,
so it's not difficult to join it. Well, of course, it's just a little bit tricky to buy tickets and go there so far, but rules are always simple. It's when you're preparing for any competition, you just need to be careful with the rules. So you need to watch how many points you will get for the drink first, for the deduction, for the skills, for the flavor, originality, difficulty, and you need to prepare by these points to win this competition. So about the competition and about the competing in the competitions, there is a really important point that when you do working flair behind the bar, you can watch any video in YouTube, like mine or other flair tenders like Kristen, shtifanov, Marek, Luca, Valentin, all the guys around the world who can do flair. And if you like this move, if you try this move behind the bar, and your guests say like, wow, this is great, you should do it. You should do it behind the bar, you should practice this move behind the bar, because in working flair behind the bar, we are working just to make our service more beautiful, more nice, more stylish, yeah? But when you're going for the competition, this is a little bit more different, because on a competition you are going to show yourself, to show your personality, to show your vision of flair. I mean, like, if you watch just, let's say, my videos, and you can do all my moves and repeat these moves, and you go to show on another competition, people will say like, this looks like shtifanov, but it's not shtifanov, so they will not give you a good point. So you need to watch the moves that you like and adapt them for yourself to make themselves, let's say, personalize the move, upgrade it, to make them look differently than just like my signatures or someone else. So if you're going to competition, just be sure few things. Read the rules carefully, because most of the competitions there is a good points for flair, but sometimes there is a higher points for the drink. And if you do like amazing round, and everyone like, wow, he's unbelievable, but your drink undrinkable, so it will be, it will never work, and you will never get the first place. This is really important thing, that for any competition you need to be ready by the rules. Yeah, and when you are going, you need to surprise your judges with something different, because most of the flair tenders around the world, when they are going for the competitions, they trying to prepare maximum objects as they can. So it looks like
just as example, they make like 100 shakers, bottle, and do it. Throw everything, sometimes drop, sometimes catch, but this looks like too intense. Yeah? But
just when I started to compete, one of my first competition, when I did just
Wow.
move with one shaker, and it was different than others, I got like really amazing points, because it's just one shaker. It's like not multi-objects, but it's difficult to make this move, and the people understand it. And also, when you're practicing, you're trying to find some personal move, something original, some original move. Even when I try to bring something new, I just thinking, we have a sponsors brand. We had a sponsor brand in one competition like a long time ago in 2009. And we need to make stove with this brand. So I'm trying to make this stove, so everyone can do it. I try to make this one. I try to make this one. So on the shop, and everything was already done before me, and I realized that I don't have any chance to like make something original. And I think like, nobody plays the bottle here. And I'm like, wow, nice. I did it like for 4 years, and after 4 years, I think, if I will make like this, it will be also nice. So, and this is how I create the one of the my signature in the competitions, and it was really also a big step for me. So just need to try, need to take the move that you like,
hiểu hả?
and try to change them
À,
as much as you can. So, some more questions, or what do you want to ask me about FLAIR bartending? How are you? Good?
I got no.
Sorry? Who my idol?
Make you the one study friend.
This is another important part. Idol. Why you say idol? Because the idol, when someone say this is only one guy who I follow and is my idol, if you will watch one person so much and do the FLAIR by watching his video, you will be the same copy of him. In that case, it's the best to just watch everyone, realize, like, when I start FLAIR, like long time ago, we don't have a YouTube. We have a cassette, cassette tape, which one you just like. So, and I watched just like few videos, which one was available in my country. And I saw a lot of guys, like Nicholas and John, Christian Deopes, Rodrigo Deopes, Danilo Eva, Dario Doigman. There is a lot of names and legends, and each one contestant have his own strong part. Like Rodrigo Deopes, she have amazing juggling. Like Nicholas and John, really high level of originality and presenting. Yeah, Christian Deopes. It's a perfect combination also of everything, and mostly is the style. How you serve your FLAIR, how you present your FLAIR for your guest. I mean, even when he's behind the bar, the basic move, this one.
Yeah, just move from one hand to another hand. She make like this first one. His body was straight. His face was not. He make like this, and he throw behind the leg. So just one small move, and everyone like what? Oh, cool. Just simple move. Yeah, and he make it like so many times. In the future, he start to bump the shaker line. So. And
everything looks in smile and style, and from him I took like one of the most important, that in bartending, behind the bar, you're mixologist, barista, bartender. So if you work in service, this is only one most important skill. It's how you connect with your guests, how you're speaking, how you're treating your guests, so how you feel yourself behind the bar. So in that case, I would like to tell you just one of the most important, don't be shy behind the bar. I mean, like, don't say, hey bro, that's, I mean, you need to be more open with your guests, more, I don't even find the word to say how important for bartender is just how you present yourself behind the bar. So, this even if I sometimes don't do the FLAIR, I go behind the bar just speaking with some guests, just tell them stories. It's sometimes already enough. And when I do like some move, they're like, oh my god, this is so cool. Like, I didn't know that you can do this. So you're like, okay, you will be surprised a little bit later when you will do the show. So this is the most important skill. It's just to be open, just to feel yourself behind the bar like at home, and treat your guest as your guest in your house. Yeah. So, guys, some more questions? FLAIR or bartending, or just let's speak about life. You have some questions, no? So all clear. Okay, so then thank you for attention. Thank you for coming today in our Valentine's Day. Yeah, can we say Valentine's? So in Valentine's Day, I was really glad to see you all. Thank you for take time. So if you have some more questions, you can ask me. I will be happy just to answer you with my experience. And have a good night. Bye bye. Thank you so much.